Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your buddy Reaper here, and today, guys, we're gonna be setting up and testing out a new plugin which I found recently for OBS, and we're gonna be looking at it because this, guys, is a way that you can multi-stream to a wide variety of platforms without any headaches at all. So before we get started, guys, I'm going to tell you there's a few things that we're going to be going over, which is how to actually install this on your distribution, which may be different from the way I'm doing it, but we are going to go through all the steps to basically do everything and get it all done correctly. Okay, so let me actually drag my OBS over onto the main block here, and if you see, guys, yes, we are going to have the mirror effect all the way back into infinity and beyond. All right, guys, so what you see here is a new window that I have open called multiple output. Now if you want to actually get this video codec, and this is how I'm going to tell you how to do it. Okay, there is a program out there, and it is for a lot of applications, and I'm going to show it to you already. Let me see if I can find it here really quick and pull it up. It's a project called obs-multi-rtmp. Now, if you want to read over this website, yes, it is in Japanese, and I can't read it. Okay, but what it does, as you can see here, is it allows you to use multiple inputs for any basic RTMP importing or input level streaming services. As you can see here, I have YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Even though I do have YouTube, guys, set up in my stream here directly, okay, through the primary ingest server, this right here is actually going through the backup server. So I do get one backup server for this, which is really good to have. Okay, now I know you're wondering, how the hell do I install this thing? Okay, so if you're on any operating system, there are releases that you can get. Let me actually pull the website over here again. You can actually get releases. It has 32 consecutive releases. Right now I got consensual. But it's got 32 consecutive releases, and you can see here that they have Linux Ubuntu, Linux Ubuntu, and then they also have Windows, Mac OS, and various, and even the source code if you want to, for your primary distribution of use. Now for me, guys, I'm using Arch Linux, so as I want to show you here, I'm just going to show you the way to do this. We're going to use Yay. Okay, now this is in the now I don't know which repository this is in, but it is in one of the repositories. I believe it's in the extras repository for what is it, Arch Linux. So we are going to do this. We're going to go OBS multi-t-rtmp. Okay, now it's going to say, it's going to give us some stuff. Yes, it's going to say that you can do it. Yes, it's going to basically download and import it. Sources are ready. We're going to basically just kind of let it reinstall again, and yes, it is installed. And that is the easiest and simplest way to do it, is to go through your distribution and get the files from your distribution and install it. If you don't have one for your distribution, you can run the files straight off the package itself and install it manually, which is not too hard to do. It will kind of tell you roughly how to do so. I mean, you may have to do, I think it's CMake or something is one of the things that will require, but it is pretty straightforward with what you need to learn and do. Okay, so that is one of the things. If you don't have one, try to contact somebody from your distribution and see if they can supply a build file for you, or maybe even contribute one to the official repositories of your operating system. Now this is for OBS guys. Like I said, it will not work on it will not work on the other systems, so don't worry about it not working on, let's just say, if you're on XSplit on Windows, I wouldn't worry about it. But yes, this is one of the things that you'll be needing to do. Okay, so once we have that installed, now what we're going to do, guys, I will show you this, is you go up here to Docs. Okay, your docs are going to open up. You're going to see all these things. You're also going to see this new one down here called multiple output. Now, when you click on this window right here will launch. It will launch separately. I have it docked here for a reason. But so when you add something, what you're going to do is you're going to add a new target. Okay, you're going to click up here. You're going to add a new target. Now, if you have any streaming service that uses RTMP input, now this is the key thing, guys. You cannot use HTTP. I think you can use SRT, RAST, WebRTC, or WIP basically, and then RTMP. You cannot use HTTP with this at all. It won't work. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to you're going to find, I'm going to show you guys real quick here. I'm going to see if I can do this really quick here. Hopefully it won't reveal any information. Let me actually pull this over here and check real quick so I can actually do so without it doing anything. Okay, that'll be perfect because I can use the Kick one for this. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to show you this real quick, guys. So this is going to pull up your streaming setup right here. And as you can see, this is Kick. And then what you do is you find how you stream on Kick. Is if you want to do this, you can do your RTMPS. Okay, you put in your URL for whatever your streaming service is going to go to. You get your stream key, and you don't have to use authentication unless it actually asks for it. And then the easiest way to do this, guys, is to do this. Reuse the streaming encoder. You're going to be reusing the same streaming encoder. And same with the audio settings. And here's what I also do. I also tick these boxes on called Sync Start with OBS, Sync Stop with OBS. So whenever you go down here and you click Start Streaming or Stop Streaming or Stop Recording or whatever, or Start Streaming and Stop Streaming, it will sync with these, and you will not have to worry about ending every stream manually. Now, you could, if say like you want to limit people from one to bring them over to another, you could say, hey, I'm going to be streaming more of this on, let's just say, YouTube. I'm going to do an hour on Kick and an hour on Twitch, and then we're going to do 4 hours on YouTube, just to kind of bring everybody in. And that is one of the things you could do if you wanted. Now, even then, you could also check here your outputs. Honestly, I don't mess with these. I don't recommend you mess with these at all. And then you just basically click OK, and you add all your services in, as you can see here. You can add as many as you want. Like I said, I have 3. I have my YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and Kick channel. And now I can actually stream if I wanted to. I could actually I could start and stream to those places if I wanted to. All right. Now, there are other plugins out there to do stuff very similar, but this is the one that I found, in my opinion, guys, is one of the better ones that I have kind of worked with. It does do proper offloading for your your output right here. So whatever your bit rate is, okay, so let's go check our bit rate right here. Now, if we're using, I'm going to show you here, guys, since we're recording, we can't change this. We're using the FFmpeg AAC encoder for audio. We're using the VAAPI H264 hardware encoder. That is for my Radeon 5700 XT. We're using high profile, auto level, CBR or constant bit rate. We're using 6,000 kbps, and then we're using a keyframe interval of 2 seconds, okay? And this kind of general consensus across about every single streaming service out there. Now, the only exception is Facebook, which I don't recommend you try to do Facebook for. Facebook is really kind of lost me as how they actually do anything anymore. But you can get this done this way. Okay, now as you can see here, I have everything else, defaulted in and everything. And yes, this will work wonderful. Now here's the thing: if you do use YouTube, YouTube actually offers two input services. One is going to be, like I said, guys, one is going to be the primary. As you can see here, where it says YouTube primary ingest server. And as you can see here, I have the backup server right here. If you see that little thing that says backup equals 1, that is the backup server. And that will make sure that I'm not sending too much data to the same codec, basically. And you don't want to overload your codecs. But this will work fine, guys. If you want to basically make sure you're getting a proper stream to YouTube, you can target the primary ingest server on the main. You can do the backup server on the multiple output. And one more thing, guys, is you do not have to do anything to basically bring up any of your stuff. So if you want to, here's another thing, guys. I'm gonna give you a little bit right here real quick here. If you want to, let me go to Streamlabs and log in real quick, and I'll bring this over and show it to you real quick. But if you go to Streamlabs and you want to, now you could, if you wanted to, I will show you this real quick from my side here. You could actually, you can have all your stuff outputting to Twitch, YouTube, and Kick like I have here. And that will basically make it where your chat boxes basically show up from everything out there. Now, basically put, you can actually do stuff for a lot of other things. Twitch is going to have their own stuff. YouTube's going to have their own stuff on Streamlabs and everything, So you will kind of get a little bit of a mix when it comes to things like chat and ID tags, badges, anything else like that. But it all does work pretty good. All right, so give it a try. See what you think. If you like this video, guys, and you want to see more, hit that like button. If you want to see in me do any more of these how-to videos and everything, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see, if I can help you out, and I will, okay? So until then, guys, be safe, be well, and I will see you guys on the next stream when I'm live, all right? Take care.